Yeah. This morning, what I'm going to do is greet you. Good morning. Right. So first thing first, yeah. I've got some Seabass, and I am going to show you, right, how quick and easy it is to prepare Seabass. Now, Seabass is a round fish, because we're talking about classifications here. It is a round fish, and I don't think this is pink. So this is a Seabass. It's a round fish, and I think it might be in the oily fish category. Not as oily as salmon, but it's not a white fish. White fish, like cod, doesn't have any fat. And halibut, not halibut, haddock. But this fish has a little bit of fat down the bottom there. Anyway, I'm going to teach you quick. I'll show you quick how to scale and gut a round fish. I'm not going to fillet it. I'm just going to prepare it. After that, I can fillet it, but I'm not going to fillet it today. I'm just going to show you how to prepare it. It's going to be cooked whole at some point. What I might do is remove the head. So I'm going to scale it, gut it, and remove the head. So normally, when I start to do any fish preparation, I would put some cold water in the sink. One of the fish is already dead. But, oh sorry, did I say it's a Seabass? Nice. Got it from the fish market, from Billingsgate. Lovely. Why did I go? If I went to a local fishmonger, I could get them to scale it. I don't think in Billingsgate, or maybe there is a fishmonger in Billingsgate that does scale it, but most of them, you buy it as it is for you to scale. Why did I go to Billingsgate to get this fish? I want to tell you why. Because I know it's fresh. So I can freeze it, store it in the fridge. I know it's fresh. When I go to the fishmongers, that fish could have been there. They could have taken it wherever the case may be. But this is fresh. So I can store it how I want. That's one reason why I went there. And also, the size of the fish. Man, I had 4 of these for £10. So one of them was £2.50. But, you know, I think it's value for money. Right, so this is how I learnt to scale fish. I've seen other people do it differently. I know in a fishmonger they have like a wire brush and they just rub it against the fish and just peel the scales off. But this is what I do. I make sure that I've got everything prepared. Once again, let's use this word, mise en place, to have everything ready before you actually do the job. So, my mise en place is going to be, I don't even know. What am I going to use? I'll come back to, I'm going to come back, I'm going to know, I'm going to look for it now. Yeah. Having rubbish to put all the guts and the rubbish in. Because I'm going to put this fish back into that and stick it back in the fridge. Right. So, it's in the water. And I scrape the scales. Why do I scrape it in the water? Because it don't flick back on me. When you scaled fish in the water, it doesn't flick back. It stays in the water. The scale stays in the water because they're scraping it into the water. Remember, this is I wasn't taught this. I learnt this. One day I was doing a party, and I had some. I bought some snapper. I bought a box of snapper, and I had to scale it because it didn't come scaled. Nowadays you can buy a box of snapper scaled, but in those days it wasn't so. And so I had to defrost and scale this box of snapper. So I had to defrost it in a sink of water. And then I just scaled it in the same water, and you know it worked out easy for me. And ever since then, I've been just doing that. I've been putting the fish in the water and just scaling it in the water. Same thing with if the fish that I can't stand to prepare, and the smell ain't too great neither, but the taste is wonderful, is sardines. I don't like the smell of sardines, and I can't stand preparing it. It's too little and tiny and figgly. And so I've scaled the fish like that. All the scales are gone. It's easy. Then I'm going to do the next one. Sorry, I'm concentrating, that's why you see I'm not talking. So, almost there. So I've got that. Right. Once I've done that, I take the fish out. And then I'll just go behind the gill like that. And I'm going to do like a slanted 45-degree angle with the knife, go behind the gill, and when I do that, with that 45-degree angle, the head comes off, like that. You see it's like a triangle. It's a bit drippy, but I can mop that up in a minute. Then, I'm going to cut the belly down, all the way down there, and just pull out the guts. And that is the fish. The head's gone. And just take out the guts like that. Just like that. All done. Easy. It's not a job that a lot of people like to do. It's not one that I particularly like, but I set my mind to do it. Get it done. Then it's done, isn't it? Right, once again, I'm going to cut this at a 45-degree angle, like that. Just behind the gill. Off comes the head. Then I'm going to cut it down the belly like that and just take out the guts. Pull out all the guts. Then, there you go. 2 fish scaled and gutted and beheaded. And all I've got to do now is later on season it and prepare it. I'm going to cook those whole anyway, So I'll prepare it with seasoning and stuff to be cooked whole. Yeah. Now, I'm going to season this. For the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to score it. So I'm going to cut some slits into the flesh all the way along. So you see, it's got slits in it, yeah? And I'll put that in the sink. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some seasoning that I've got there. One of the things I'll say to you, there's two ways of filleting fish. You can fillet it, especially if it's a round fish, when it's raw, or you can fillet it when it's cooked. In this case, it's actually easier to fillet it when it's cooked, but it depends. If I've got loads and loads and loads of fish, it makes sense to fillet it while it's raw. So what I've got to do is bang, 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 cook it. If I've only got 2 or 3 fish, then it ain't going to take me long to fillet it when it's cooked. So it just depends on the quantity. Anyway, so put my fish in the sink. Tip for you: if I'm cooking or using fish or chicken, any of the two, fish because of this strong smell, and chicken because of salmonella, I make it the last thing I do. So if I've got fruit salad or rice or vegetables or salad or anything, I do it all first. All first. Then I will do the fish. Why do you say do the fish and not the chicken? Because then the chicken will taste of the fish. I'll tell you why. Because chicken carries salmonella, and I don't want to transfer no salmonella or no fish. So I would do the fish, then I would clean out the sink with sanitizer and bleach and stuff like that. And it's metal, so it's not going to hold any smell. Then I will do the chicken, and then I'll clean the whole place down with bleach and everything like that, so that I don't cross-contaminate touch anything with salmonella. That is how I work. So that's a tip for you. So what I'm going to do now is, when I'm seasoning my chicken, or I empty the sink, I do it in the sink, because I can mess around in the sink. I can move it around in the sink. So some people do it in a bowl. I just find it easier just to do it in the sink and then wash the sink out after. But if I'm going to do anything like this, I make sure everything is done beforehand. If I need to, and also if I've got loads of plates and stuff, I normally clear the whole area. I don't want nothing contaminated. Right, so I've got my seasoning salt there. Then I've got this seasoning here. This is some turmeric and ginger. And I'm going to just put that in between the slats of the fish. And then I'm going to stick it into a container and shove it into the fridge, so that when I'm ready to use it, I can just take it out the fridge, heat up the pan, the hot oil, and stick the fish in, and just continue with the cooking. Right, there you go. So that is the fish there, yeah? I'll stick it on here and show you. It's easy. Right, there you go. Right, one prepared fish for shallow fry. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Get on with it. Bon appetit. Yeah. Hold on.